onto the point. However, it was a bit short. Then MK picks up the other support, and yeah, I mean, it's really just going to be a cleanup here on the side of the scouts, and it wasn't a bad idea. I mean, the sim TP is never a bad idea on its attack. You always want to give it a good go. But at the end of the day, it was going to be shut down. The wall was actually good from Erican because it kind of like stopped them from playing aggressive onto the point. The wall from Mr. Badger just wasn't as good. Yeah, good job at Erican and ZMK there to clean up a lot. And as you see, both of them are getting close to their ultimates. As is Blue. Blue is going to be about 30% ahead of Ted Cousins here. Let's see if Ted Cousins is going to expect this Earth Shatter coming out quite early from Blue, because the Ryan matchup has been one that's really fun to watch. Wall's going to be coming out for both sides. Both going to be a strike right. Frozen is going to be Ted Bundy. Blue's going to pin him in. The Jax's Immortality Field will go down early. Dead MK is going to be killing Ted Cousins in an aggressive ult from Doomfist. Dead MK again with a kill. Ryan plays... I mean, yeah, again, this is just cleanup here. I mean, I don't think Ted Cousins there, or at all the side of Exstinctio, really expected that aggression coming out from the scouts, because I would have thought that they would have played a little bit passive, maybe waited for Ted Cousins' shield to go down better, but they instead put aggressive into him. Early freeze there by Erican. However, we're going to see colors probably on both sides, as well as window. So it comes out. Blizzard from Exstinctio. It's a good Blizzard to freeze up this Ryan. The Immortality goes down. Fair Dragon's going to be able to kill one, and Ali is able to pick up on Mr. Bad Jokes. Kills Jax here, and again, I don't know what... Exstinctio is found themselves quite... I mean, they really didn't... They didn't use everything there. I mean, they certainly they have this sound here, and they're good. However, they are going to be going into this bomb. So I think if this is really their only chance, I think Exstinctio is going to be having the ultimate advantage in the rest of this round, or at least at this point. So we'll most likely see a bomb engage. Oh, and the Doomfist! I didn't even notice Mr. Bad Jokes will be matching ZMK on his Doomfist, and ZMK is just doing so much. Let's see if Mr. Bad Jokes can replicate. He's going to be going for an uppercut in. Oh, he gets pinned right away, but the Immortality is there to save him. The sound barrier comes out for Exstinctio. They would like to play aggressive into this. However, they're playing a little bit passive. The bomb comes out on the side of Scouts. It does not kill anyone, but nobody does kill with his bomb. Mr. Bad Jokes punches the D.Va into the wall. And while Ego Booster is going to be dead, it seems like Exstinctio is going to be open up this point. As I say that, both BAPs are going to be dead. Dead MK is going to business. And be fighting still on point. DMX the D.Va is, I think, going to be shattered. Oh no, that was just onto the Reinhardt. Oh no, shatter from Blue. My mistake. Blue's not going to find much with it though. And finally, Exstinctio are able to crack open this point. And if they didn't win that fight, they really weren't going to win this map at all, because that was the only time they were going to have ultimate advantage, and they were able to utilize it well. Noe with the bomb. Yeah, and he's just going to go. You know, Roadhugger, but just to... Yeah, I mean, the scouts here, we see them having a Blizzard, and that's really going to be hard to come into for these offenders. I mean, you got to have a full team wipe here on Hanamiri if you're going to want to get a full cap, and the window's going to come out early. The strike is big. It does kill Jax. And yeah, this is it. I mean, the counter charge is there, and yeah, this is going to be it. I mean, that's it's pretty big to win the team fight with just the window there. I mean, they really didn't have to commit much. The window's going to be up pretty soon anyway. Yeah, and I mean, that's expected. Just get the DMech here. I mean, just get the remech. Yeah, we're just seeing about 2.5 minutes for Exstinctio, and at this point, it's possible for them to get a better time than just looking to complete this map with time left on the clock for an attack. The Shatter does not, I mean, it gets 2 there. It's actually humongous. Ryan is, I mean, they're going to be aggressive here. Scout's dropping back to the point that Doomfist is going to be playing aggressive, going to be using his ult. Does pick up the Lucio here. The Ryan's going to be all by himself on point. A zoning high noon from the McCree is going to create it very hard for anybody to touch the point. First tick is down. D.Va is going to be DMX. The Doomfist is going to be able to touch here. Ults. And oh my gosh, Nodi again with a huge E onto a Blizzard. This guy on D.Va has been something to watch. ZMK does find one. Erican finds another. This is absolutely winnable for the Scouts. Oh no, it's going to be the bomb does come in, doesn't find much. The Maze is freezing this Rhine. The sound barrier comes to the other side of Sailor Scouts. It is huge. And it's going to create them so much more stall. I mean, look at this. Like, Exstinctio is looking bad now. Ego booster. I mean, Taikon's gonna go down here. The Diva Mech is looking about half as well. The punch into it does force the bomb out of City Scouts. It doesn't find anything, but it creates enough space for City Scouts to regain a little bit of momentum. Yeah, it looks like, again, they're gonna have to disengage. Oh my goodness. Oh, however I say that, two are gonna be killed. They're going right, they disengaged, and they went right back in. Ego Booster and Mr. Bad Jokes finding a couple. Ali's gonna kill Mr. Bad Jokes. A huge blizzard on point. It's gonna be freezing up to Mr. Ted Cousins, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna live. These mines might pick up one. Ted is gonna go down. And it's gonna be this Ball and May putting in so much work. But as I say that, Ego Booster finding two at the McCree, and this is an absolute absurd fight. It looks like every time I think Seal Scouts are sustaining here, they're going to be losing a couple. E-Girl Booster getting another. Mr. Bad Jokes gets the May. This is an insanely scrappy and long fight for Hanamura. The sound barrier comes out for them. Mr. Bad Jokes Dumults doesn't find much, but he's going to be on this map like butter on toast, as Super would say. ZMK gets two with his. Oh my goodness, ZMK is going to fight two with his Dumult. And finally, a victory is chosen in this fight. And that was just absolutely nuts, because on Hanamura, the long fights always favors Sailor Scouts with the defender, and every time it just felt like E-Girl Booster was just finding picks. I mean, now, and it's a little bit unfortunate here for Exstinctio, they're going to be playing for a draw scenario. They're going to have little to no ultimates. They're going to be coming into a mine and a bomb. It's looking a little bit tough for Exstinctio. The bomb comes out, both bombs come out early. Actually, no, they both pick up one, but that's going to be way more important for the defenders. ZMK is going to be picking up this kill on Jackson. It's not going to, this minefield is going to be so brutal on point for the offenders to just go into. As I say, that Eagle Booster is going to be getting two. But as I said, you really need to get a full team wipe if you plan on capping this map. And we do see Eagle Booster going off. Fairy Dragon is going to be pick it up, and yeah, it's just the Diva and Lucio here. They're going to be falling. The Blizzard comes out as well to zone them off the point, as if they needed anything else going against them. Lucio somehow kills the Ball, but we do have the Lucio and Ball here together. But again, it's just, I mean, yeah, I mean, this has been an absolute whirlwind of a match, and it's absolutely insane what both teams have been able to pull off thus far. Like, I'm simply dumbfounded. And we see this play of the game as Eagle Booster, and I mean, during this like long fight, they just got so much done. Like, this, obviously, to kill both supports here was huge. They did. I mean, they end up losing this fight somehow. The Rhine just go down under the mines, and the mines prevent them from getting any point progress. But that was an insane match, and I think we're gonna be going to a 5-minute break after this, because I certainly need it. I need to calm down, because I am absolutely flustered right now by the competitiveness of this series. I mean, Sailor Scouts is up 2-0, but it is really, really close.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Initiating match.
It's scouts or Sailor Scouts are up 2-0, but it has just looked really close the entire time. Like it's been an absolute blast to cast. However, I'm quite out of breath, but we're gonna keep going because this is some damn good Overwatch.
Yes, I've always loved to watch high-level gameplay, and you know, it definitely helps with the team name Sailor Scouts living up to their name. Exstinctio, we've seen good things from them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're just seeing a little bit of a different of styles here. On the defense, we're going to be seeing a double bubble comp. On offense, we're going to be seeing Ryan Diva. I think both of these comps are pretty viable here. I mean, nothing really too surprising, to be honest. I mean, Dead MK, again, is going to be on the Doom voice. He's been on it for the majority of the series. He's been an absolute beast on it. And yeah, we'll have Eagle Booster on the Echo, which I think Eagle Boosters looked actually really good on the Echo as well. Despite being 902, I think they've probably been one of the shining spots on Exstinctio.
And I think it's interesting to have double bubble on defense here because, you know, you don't necessarily have the upper hand on this map as far as making the team go where you want them to go. There's only maybe two ways, and once you get past the statue. And it looks like they are going the back way through the cafe.
Yes, they are. This Echo spam is going to be pretty nasty up until now. The wind's a huge anti-nade. Yeah, that's cleanup. Oh my goodness, what a huge play from Jax. Jax has looked good all series long with these anti-nades, and it's another big one from him.
That was the mastery of the anti. They're trying to stagger the baby Diva. It looks Ryan's backing off, trying to get his May out as well. And it looks like they're able to get away. Sombra's still just poking around. Diva killing herself to revive.
A Diva classic right there. I mean, that's expected, but yeah, I mean, Jax has been, I think, like, we saw it on Hanamira quite a bit, actually, where these anti-nades were just huge, and especially with this Winston, the anti-nades need even more, because it's just dive onto them once they're low, or once they're anti. Yeah, it was a good go by Jax, and as we see here, the Winston's already approaching 80% ult charge, 90, he's gonna have it right now, yes, he already has it.
Now, Doom is sneaking around by a roller coaster, but it seems like the is dropping back. Seems like Exstinctio saw this rotation Sailor Scout already diving in, wall coming out.
Yeah, we're gonna see a copy here onto the Reinhardt as the Eagle Booster's done the entire series. They have Shatter already. It's gonna be a big Shatter. Finds 3. What a great copy from Eagle Booster. And yeah, that's gonna be it. It's gonna be point. I mean, they used the Primal there too, but they're gonna win in a very deciding fashion.
Getting the anti off on Doom made quick work of him. You know, Doom is a slippery character, and sorry, dead MK, you were dead, MK.
Nice, but
I don't apologize for that. Now, we don't have a lot coming up. We only have Blizzard, probably Chatter Nano at this time for Sailor Scouts, and you know they're going to have to make some moves to really get through it because Exstinctio really has a clean defense down.
yeah, I mean, we were questioning the double bubble to begin with, but it's looking pretty good. They're gonna have a grab, they're gonna have the nano, and Winston jumps in really early with the bubble. They nano the Winston backline. He's gonna be able to avoid this wall. Good on him. Dead MK again goes for Jax. It's a good. The res will come up, and Dead MK's worthless for nothing. They're gonna drop to the low ground here, and it's up to the Rhine really, and he's down. Yeah, I mean, this is just it again. They do pick up this Echo, but she is back lickety split. So, and they might even stagger this Diva.
Yeah, she's just a baby.
No,
and they give her mercy. Yeah, that's kind of rare in matches. Yeah, it doesn't look like Brawl is really working against this double bubble. They just don't have the mobility to really outmaneuver double bubble, and I'm surprised they haven't switched off of Brawl yet. Really, besides their Doom, they haven't had very many successful early picks.
I would agree, but it's a common theme in this match where, it's a huge grab. Oh my goodness, the Blizzard and Soundberry come out to counter that huge grab. The EMP cancels it. Erican is going to be, oh my gosh, Erican finds 2 on the May. It's great. Jed MK is going to be finding a lot of pressure again on the bomb. Yeah, that's just it. It's a lot. I think that was 6 ults, 5. There's a whole 5 ults coming out. So
really
yeah, you're expected to win that fight.
You know, I was about to worry that maybe they overcommitted their ults because they're not going to have anything to follow up. But if they hadn't, they wouldn't have a follow-up. They're 30 seconds at the point right now, and it only looks like Sombra maybe could have contested, but she decided to hold back. You know, Mr. Badge made a good decision to not get staggered, but they see her back there, and she's probably going to. Yep, she had to translocate out.
Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty common. I mean, she's going to be trying to find some poke building up that EMP, but I'll tell you this, Laurel, as the series have gone on, it's been a common theme that at the very last second, Sailor Scouts just find an insane play. It's happened on every single map so far, and it happens quite again. The Ryan Echo is going to be coming out. The Shatter doesn't get much. Blue's doing a good job of blocking it. However, his Shatter is also blocked. Nobody kills Doomfist here, and while their spawn is right there, it does look like they're... Oh, as I say that, Blue is going to be killing E-Girl Booster. The Nano's onto the Ryan. Oh, it's a huge Shatter! Huge Shatter from the Nano Ryan battling the battles of Titans here. Oh my gosh, Ted Cousins is in the middle of nowhere though. He's gonna die, and Scouts are gonna be able to. I mean, they're gonna be able to push forward here.
Yeah, it almost looked questionable. Like that Nano pretty much saved Blue's life as he was slept, charged. You know, main tank, main life is just CC, and they were able to successfully push it forward. I think they're going to be able to get most of the way to second point before they even get stopped or contested. It looks like Ryan's holding high ground, Ted's cousin, trying to make some space for E-Girl Booster, because we've known E-Girl Booster has made some crazy plays. Hopefully the Doomfist doesn't get picked off early, because that has happened the last 2 team fights, which has really hurt.
Yeah, and we see a bomb engage coming in here. Somehow it picks up the Sombra. Not sure what happened there. Maybe her Shatter translocated her up. It wasn't up. Sound Barrier comes out on the side of Scouts. They're going to be playing very aggressive. The Blizzard is going to be tying up Ted's cousin right here. And yeah, he's going to go down. And the Shatter is going to be just the icing on the cake here. It's just a semi-point.
Trying his hardest. Didn't make it out. Sorry. Volcano? No? Wait.
I vote Corona.
It
is it's a Pokemon, and I know that because I'm a nerd.
Oh, I should know that. I'm ancient and I started in gold. So we've made it to point 2. We've passed Anna and Lucio staying near the cart. E-Girl Booster taking an early pick down on Arnican.
Yeah, and E-Girl Booster here is just gonna be I mean their spawn's right there. I don't think that the Scouts really care about this reset too much. I mean they only use the Nano there, so it's also a decent engage for Exstinctio. But yeah, we're gonna get a reset here from the Scouts.
The bomb catching Mr. Bad Jokes out early was such a great thing, because their EMP, they're probably going to EMP the team once a pinch happens.
Oh yeah, she's behind, yeah, the EMP kill. It's an EMP Shatter here. The Ryan is going to get deleted instantly. And it's probably, oh yeah, the Diva's going to get out of mech. They're going to leave her out of mech. DMK does pick up Echo, and this guy has been a phenom in the backline. Go ahead and use it. Oh my gosh, it could be big. The Anna's going to be 1, does finish off the Anna, kills the Lucio too! DMK with an absolute hero play. This guy is legit a nutcase.
Did not look like it was going to go in his favor. He meteor stroke into their hearts. He could have used it to get away, but he said, no, I have confidence in my ability to kill this entire team. Exstinctio, extinction.
Yeah, like, DMK has been nasty this series. It's as simple as that. Like, he's clutched so many team fights, and it's been something to watch, I'll be honest. You can see him hiding,
waiting for someone just to peek around. Here comes Copy. Let's see if a big Shatter comes out again by E-Girl.
Oh, it's gonna be blocked, but the pin's gonna go in. The Ryan probably is gonna die here. His anti is gonna be 1. Yeah, E-Girl is gonna be able to finish off this Ryan. Another Shadow comes in, does find someone this time. Ohana goes down early, and with this, yeah, with that copy, with the sound barrier, that's more than enough. It looks like, as I say that, DMK is still alive. With him still alive, anything is possible. He picks off the Lucio. The Diva's being frozen. A huge uppercut into the backline. He just a little bit too far there, but just an absolute crazy creep on that Doomfist.
Kind of gave a lot of space up, turning around to chase the Doomfist. May just pushing forward with the cart. Pretty much walking all the way to 3rd. Shatter coming out, beat as well.
Ooh, Ryan is going to be so low here. Blue is so low on this Ryan. Will he be able to live? He doesn't. That is huge. The bomb comes out for the Scouts. It finds 2! Huge bomb! Oh, and that's it. Oh, and they have time.
A scream.
They have time. That's so big, too. They have time left on the clock. They have 1.4 seconds.
0 to 3.
Have the other matches been in overtime every time?
I believe that on Oasis, we had 99-100 every single time. And
oh wow, so this has been a very, very close series.
No, yeah, it has. Like on maps 1 and 3, the Scouts went down 0 to 99, and they won both of those maps, and they were just crazy. Yeah.
I love teams who can work
crazy.
under pressure and wrap their head around come back and to come strong. And having time on the clock, it's not a lot of time, but that time, you know, rounds up to a minute. And a lot can happen in a minute for round 4 if Exstinctio can push it all away.
Yeah, when I'm playing, I'm always looking to get it above 1 minute, so that if I can't get it above a minute, then I'm always looking to get time left on the clock, because you want to be able to at least say like, oh, okay, like we're able to get an attack regardless of what happens. It gives you that safety net just in case, you know, stuff hits the fan, you know, stuff doesn't go right. So that 1.4 seconds is a lot more significant than it may seem.
Now they are going Brawl v Brawl this time, which is interesting. We'll see a lot more matchups. I'm a little sad to see Jax off of Ana, but I'm sure his BAP is just as juicy.
Yeah, Jax has been good on the BAP as well. One of the star performers of his team thus far. And we're gonna be seeing a Doomfist mirror, and this is strange because it's very rare you're gonna be seeing not 1 but 2 Doomfists on a map at a time. But yeah, we're gonna see a Doomfist mirror here. Mr. Bad Jokes versus Dead MK. Who get the better of each other? Oh, obviously Dead MK hiding behind, but they found him. Oh, and that's a good flashbang, but he's gonna live on 1 HP. Give me a chip here. Ted Cousin's gonna go on to point kind of aggressively. The DMK punches and kills Lucio. And then while the immortality, oh, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah, there's just, I mean, it's probably gonna be staggered here. At least this McCree is gonna be killed. But yeah, I mean, good job on the side of Scouts for able to hold on.
I do feel the need to hold off when we see 2 picks come out, because both teams have shown that they've been able to turn team fights around. But yeah, I do agree. At some point, the momentum was lost, and Exstinctio was backing out. And if you want to make those reverse sweeps happen, or, you know, a 4v6 win in your favor, you have to be aggressive. You just have to push. They have regrouped. Full team coming back to point.
Oh, nice bait on the Doomfist here. Ted Cousins is going to be coming up on his Earth Shatter, as is Blue. Let's see who can get the better of each other. The window's going to be coming out on the side of Scouts, kind of just forcing Exstinctio to just kind of reset here. They're going to be going around the other side. I bet they do see them. The window now can just for Exstinctio is going to be a lot bigger because the Shatter does get blocked. Then MK picks out Eagle Booster as well. Blue's gonna be having the Shatter, can pop it at any time if he even needs it. He is gonna need it, and he gets 3 with the Shatter, a big Shatter from Blue, and he blocks Ted Cousins as well.
They were able to clean up the point and keep people off of it. You know, kiting around the back was a smart move and waiting to hold the window, because, you know, the sustainability at that point matters. Poor baby.
Oh, it's just, yeah,
she's just
it's a good stagger there.
That was a very good stagger. If people aren't going to kill you, just run to point. I guarantee they'll kill you.
Yeah, and the Diva's gonna be dead here. Both Divas gonna be coming up on bomb this fight. Both Doomfists having their slam, and we're gonna be seeing a High Noon versus a Reaper ult here. Which one do you think is gonna be getting more value?
It really depends on how the team plays. We've come across a lot of instances where everyone presses Q at the same time, and we could ultimately see all 6 ults coming out at the same time. There comes bomb out early.
It gets the Lucio. How does it get him? What happened, Volcarona? How did you die? Oh my goodness. Oh, as I say that, Mr. Bad Jokes and Eagle Booster are gonna be able to find a couple DPS on the side of Exstinctio, find 3. But yeah, it's just not going to be enough. And the Baby Diva again, I mean, Nody's going to be having a really hard time here, to be honest.
Yeah, you can see that they did keep some of their ults back at least. You know, they will have some for the refight, the retake. Mr. Bad Joke's already at the point, tickling it, trying to bait somebody out. Whoever engages first.
Oh, this Ryan is going to be tough into this window. Oh, he does live on 1. Eagle Booster with the Deadeye is going to be able to kill the Doomfist, so they are going to be up 1 for this fight. No mortality field, though, for Exstinctio. The Shatters for both Ryans. Again, let's see if Ted Cousins can redeem himself. He does redeem himself by getting a massive block. The window's a little bit back up. It doesn't get too much. The Shatter does get 1 in the back. Ryans are going to be trading with a pin, and it's going to be down 2 on the side of Scouts. And yeah, it might just be it here. It's going to be a Lucio. Lucio and Reaper aren't really going to be able to do too much by themselves.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sailor Scout used their lamp and their window very early on in that team fight, just giving it really to Exstinctio. You need in Brawl, you need that sustainability. You need to stagger those kinds of, you know, life-saving abilities. I almost said ults, but lamp is not an ult.
It basically is at this point. I mean, it's so impactful, but I think what their goal was, they were trying to get Ted Cousin out early. Didn't end up working out, and he lives. And yeah, from there, it's just, I mean, we saw what happened.
Yeah, it's unfortunate they were able to get the pick. They had burned down quite a lot of time on the clock. Pretty comparable though to Sailor. I mean,
Yeah, I think it was about the same actually. I think they both capped it around 30 seconds, so it's pretty close. And yeah, I mean, this quick engage isn't anything too special. I mean, I think they kind of wanted to just reset, stop the payload progress, and they did. So you can see on the side of us scouts, they're going to be coming up on probably, I mean, 4 ults here. They have 3. They're going to be coming on the Shatter as well. So, but however, you look on the side of Exstinctio, and they have 5 ults. So, I mean, it's really going to be up to who utilizes these ultimates better. I would really like to see them not all press Q at once, but that's exactly what's happening. I mean, 3 ults were just used in the span of a second. But Lucio's going to die, and D.Va will be unmech'd. Mr. Bad Jokes is going to be committing this Doomfist ult as well. D.Va will disengage with it. The scouts are going to be quite at a disadvantage here. DeadMK does kill Lucio, so it's possible. However, yeah, it's going to be a 3 for Ryan, and this is just point B. This is just point B at all.
Yes, and the lamp did come out to save E-Girl Booster, but that was a smart pick. You know, E-Girl Booster has carried a lot of team fights with their skill alone, and it doesn't seem like they're really going to be able to contest.
Yeah,
their lamp's
I mean,
going to be back both time.
That was a quick point B, probably one of the fastest I've ever seen, and at this point, if you're Exstinctio, you're really only looking on completing the map, because regardless, if you complete, you're going to be getting time on the clock. So I think that the worst possible thing you can do here is just worry about the time. Just don't worry about it. Go at your own pace. You just need to complete the map, and you're going to get an attack here.
I think that's a very accurate statement.
Oh, big shatter.
Yes, big shatter coming out. Death trying to get rid of E-Girl is successful, but gets picked off by the D.Va who is watching the cart.
Yeah, in the first Rhine mirror on this offense, I think Ted Cousins kind of got destroyed by Blue, but in these next 2, I think Ted Cousins has really shown himself, because yeah, he landed his last 2 shatters, and Blues are just not really as impactful, not as important. And yeah, we're in about 1 fight territory here. It's just gonna be this one last fight. And we do see a Reaper ult here. Oh, they're gonna have him a bomb engage. Bomb goes in fast. It doesn't get anybody this time. We've had a lot of random bomb kills this time. Reaper teleports above them. Let's see if they see him. I don't think they do. Reaper's gonna go in for the Death Blossom. He isn't gonna find too much here. They do use the sound barrier to try to keep the Reaper up, but it doesn't even work though. Doesn't get much. And Ted Cousins another shatter. It doesn't get too much. DeadMK and the DPS on the side of Scouts are gonna be able to carry this fight quite a bit. Yep, and as I say that, Eric is going to get another kill. Eagle Booster is trying his very, very best, but it's just looking too little, too much here. And as I say that, though, Bad Jokes is going to be picking up a kill on the Reaper. And these teams are just so evenly matched. And it's a kill on the Lucio, too. A huge punch from Mr. Bad Jokes, and he gets it alive, too. That is absolutely massive.
Yeah, and the Lucios are going to lose that battle. You know, Volcarona is going to have bomb out of nowhere again. Let's see. Nobody again. Lamp coming out early on Exstinctio side, already down.
Oh,
let's see if the Kree gets a cheeky pick off from this off angle in the back. He seems to be focusing.
He does indeed.
The Doom in May.
It's 2 actually. Pretty good on the side of Eagle Booster, and yeah, it's going to be like a stall scenario here. We see the D.Va and the May are the only people alive, and they're not going to last too long. This baby's going to. Oh, how do you say that though? The Rhine and Real. It's a big shatter. Good job. You don't want that Rhine stalling it out. He's going to be really annoying. He might even have a shatter. DeadMK, as I say that, though, gets the Lucio. He's not going to last too long. And this Bath is the only person that might be able to touch here, and it doesn't look like he will.
They were able to, you know, scrape off almost 2 minutes on that clock, coming down to only 16 seconds left. That 16 seconds isn't going to give them a huge upper hand, but that could be the difference between, you know, a stagger kill.
Yeah, I mean, but in this scenario, like, you look at it and it's really not too significant. Yeah, not too significant on either side. Maybe you'll get like another window if you play like a long fights or something. If like a long last fight, you get an extra window if you're on the side of Exstinctio. So yeah, I mean either way, I mean they looked good on the offense. Like I was about to count them out of a fight, and again they just come back with the DPS just absolutely popping off.
Now knowing these teams have such great defensive times, and they have to really earn all 6 of their ults to really make a push. Do we see them capturing first point on either side? Really?
I'd certainly say it's possible, especially if they, like I said, if like these Doomfists get a pick early. It's very possible, but it's also extremely possible that we end up seeing a draw on this map. However, I think that would probably be pretty defeating for Exstinctio. They would have played all 3 maps very, very close, only to get 0 wins. So And I'm kind of rooting for them. I'm always an underdog kind of guy, so I think they can do this. I think that with this, if they get a solid defense here and not give up any progress, I think they should be able to take the point.
But yeah, it was just merely an observation that it normally takes them the full 3 minutes of first round to really get everything going and smooth out. Hopefully they've been able to do that. DM's already coming out on both sides.
Yeah, this Doom is hiding. Doomfist is one. He tries hiding up there again. Doesn't work. Ryan pins over a wall somehow. I don't know what's going on there. DeadMK gets the Ego Booster right away. Immortality for both teams are out. And DeadMK's already put his team at an advantage. They're going to be at +1. As you see, Exstinctio is going to back up a little bit here. Everyone's going to be going on to the Doom to try to stop him. The Doomfist does die, but they trade it up for the Ryan. I don't know if that's a good trade for them. Ted is going to go down, or Ted's cousin, more specifically, is going to be Quinn going down, and they give up 2 ticks here. They have to touch. They touch at the very last second. It's a big slam. Mr. Badgers does kill Ali here, and the Immortality Field is going to be saving this Diva. Oh, it's a good shatter. The Lucio's on the ground. So is the McCree. So is the BAP. They're all going to be on the ground, but Nodireg is going to kill the Ryan. The Ryan doesn't find anything. The DMEC as well coming out from Nodireg. Oh my gosh, DeadMK though with 2. This guy is a freak on Doomfist. He is a phenom. The Ryan's going to be on point for the side of Jax. Just finished the kill. What a kill by Jax. It looks like it's going to be a 3v3 here. It's going to be so close. Mr. Bad Jokes kills Lucio. The ball's going to be back to contest. Ted's cousin is almost going to have this shatter. He could be big. The Doom ult's going to come out. It does hit the back. Baptiste does die in the May as well. Mr. Bad Joke showing he's not too shabby on Doomfist as well. The shadow on the ball should be cement this stop. It does.
Yeah, Mr. Bad Jokes and DeadMK really pulling a lot of their weight on the match. And I got slightly distracted because my dog is very needy all of a sudden. So thank you so much for taking that exciting commentary. That was a lot of action in 1 minute and 13 seconds, really.
Yeah, that was quite interesting. But yeah, we're gonna be seeing. They do get 2 ticks though. They almost get the full point, but they do get 98%, which is so. Yeah, while Exstinctio does stop them in their tracks, I mean it's not without a cost because they're basically gonna have to capture the entire point here in order to win this map. Which again, as we saw, could be very difficult. We saw them have a very slow start on their offense.
Yes, and they're keeping May, Doom, and Doom McCree for their DPS line. Not anything else changing either. I guess they're happy with this composition. You know, their sustainability and their powerhouse DPS is able to kill both teams equally, just as talently. That's not a word. You know what I'm saying? Both DPSs are great DPSs and can do their job.
Yeah, both sets of DPSs there really. This has been just such a close series in general. I mean, it's again a really close match, but let's see if this. I mean, this. I think at the May wall out, I think they can just walk on the point pretty easily. I'm pretty confident that Exstinctio will be able to at least muster up some kind of good effort here because of how close things have looked. I would hate for them to go without a bang. I'm so sorry.
No, you're absolutely fine. Arkin, yeah, if you use your wall too early, you will definitely be losing it.
Oh.
Mr. Bad Joke's getting picked out early.
Yeah, and that'll be it. I mean, a lot of the time I see these teams come back from being 1 down, but I don't even think they want to risk it here. I think they're just going to be slowly poking here, waiting for this Doomfist to return.
Yeah, and DeadMK isn't even poking without reason. He's staying with his team. No one wants to be the first person picked when it's so close to being overtime.
The Immortality saves Ted's cousin, but Ted's cousin is still solo. He almost goes DeadMK so early. That's still good. The first pick goes to the side of Exstinctio. Let's see if and it's a decent shatter coming out from both teams. Erican and Fair Dragon find 2, but Exstinctio are still very in this. The May Blizzard is going to zone them off point. It's not looking too great, but as I say that, Mr. Bad Jokes finds 1. The ult's on point. He's going to be able to kill DeadMK probably. No, he goes down to the Diva Bomb. Can Nodireg build up a Diva Bomb as well? He's so close at 75%. The Sound Bearer almost gets cancelled by Doom, but doesn't quite. The Doom is going to be coming down with his ult. Oh, he tries to punch the Ryan. It's a big shatter! 3 with the shatter. Ted's cousin to Ted Bundy. Ted's cousin coming out with a huge shatter. This Diva needs to get back in mech and use a bomb because it's still very, very losable for both teams. Ted's cousin kills the BAP, but then the out-of-suit dies. Ted's cousin getting 2. Eric and the DPS is just finding so much value on the side of Sailor Scouts, and I cannot express how bad I feel for Exstinctio. They played every map so close.
Yeah, just from the one, Blizzard map world I was able to see, they fought their hardest. They fought tooth and nail the entire way. They did not give up any point. They did not give up any kill easily. Here comes that beautiful copy shatter, getting the entire team pin clean up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't know. I just feel so bad for Exstinctio because like
look at the kill participations by the supports on
oh my
Exstinctio.
goodness.
60% and 44%. Those are some hard-working
We
supports.
do see a Ryan with 20k damage as well. So what is quite a strange map, but an overall just a great series. And I think it's about time for us to pick our player of the match. And I know who I'm going to pick, but
now
I like to hear what you have to say.
I would like to also hear what our stream would like to vote for. Normally, we have polls, and it looks like one person already left, so that would make it easy to vote between the 5. Not sure if that's something we can... Well, I think all of Sailor Scouts are logging out of the game. I'm not sure if they're still in their chat anyways. So we will just discuss who our favorite MVP and MSP is. Now, I have to repeat it because I'm pretty much brain dead. I just came off of work. I only got to see Blizzard World. And I have to pick from Sailor Scouts because they were the winning team. I have to really give it to the DPS because I remember Jax being on Exstinctio. I don't really remember the lineup of Sailor Scouts besides Blue because he was one of the main tanks. But the DPS were just popping all night.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, for me, it's dead MK without a doubt because, yeah, I mean, you weren't here for the first 2 maps, but there were some fights where it just looked so lost, and then he just picks up like 3 kills or something like that. And I don't know. The dude was a phenom tonight. That's all I can say. And just a very impressive performance.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% confident, which team Dead MK was on. I completely agree with you. Dead MK did some crazy things all Blizzard World, and I believe you 100% that he was doing crazy things on the 2 other maps.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really, I thought it could have gone to. I mean, actually, no. There really wasn't anybody else I would have given it to because I don't think any single person played bad on Sailor Scouts. I thought they all played pretty decent, but really, in my opinion, there's really no one else that I would give it to. It was Exstinctio. I think it would be a little bit harder if they ended up winning, which they could have. Like, they could have ended up winning 3-0 as well because, for goodness sake, it was just so close the entire time. But for the Sailor Scouts, it's got to be Dead MK for me unanimously. Yeah, no contest.
Yes, they are actually still in their chat. So Wild, if you would like to give any other thoughts you have, I'm gonna go jump down there and see if we can get Dead MK up here for an interview.
Yeah, I mean, I think most of my thoughts have been said. Like, I feel quite bad for Exstinctio because, I mean, map differential is going to does mean a lot at the end of the day, and they lost 3-0, but that really doesn't tell the whole story here. I mean, every fight, like especially on Hana Mirror, like when Exstinctio was pushing into that, like it was like a 2-minute long fight, and they were on offense, and they somehow stayed in it because of E-Girl or E-Girl Booster. But yeah, I mean, overall, just a fantastic match to cast. I'm sorry if I keep stuttering. I've been talking for a while now, getting a bit tired. But yeah, overall, I just absolutely loved this match. I mean, so close. We saw plays come out from both sides constantly, and yeah, it was just an overall great match. And I think that we're going to be trying to get an interview with our MVP, Dead MK. But hopefully we'll be seeing him. I think we are going to be getting him. Yeah, I think we do see him. Hello, Laurel. Hello.
So we have Dead MK here with us now. So, oh my god, man, I just have to say, what amazing craftsmanship you have on Doomfist.
Thanks.
Just the crazy amount of times that you got the picks, and I also have to apologize. I'm a little brain dead at the moment, but
Yeah, I got this. I got this.
thank you, Kyle.
Yeah. So as we saw on Oasis, you guys went down 0 to 99, and both the maps you won. Like, what was going through your guys' head during those times?
I mean, we're pretty like bad at poke, so and City Center is like a good dive map, so we just
Mhm.
went like ball and diva. But yeah, we just we realized that dive isn't we're not very good at dive, so we just said like fuck it, go rush. So yeah, we went like Kree Doom I think with Renzoria. So yeah.
Yeah, and did you guys expect all the maps to be that close? Because really, I mean, Hanamir wasn't like super close, but it was pretty close. And Oasis and Blizzard World were just really down to the wire there. Like, were you really expecting this much of a challenge coming out from Exstinctio?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we didn't expect really to win because
Hmm.
we got rolled by Kurchuk. I don't know what's the team
Oh
name.
yeah, Kerchak Fan
Uh,
Club. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. We
they're
got
a good
rolled
team.
by them, and I think the X what's the team name again? I don't remember.
Exstinctio,
Yeah,
Exstinctio.
yeah. They got a map from Apollo like last week, and Apollo's probably
Hmm.
like first seed. So we were like, okay, these guys are pretty good. So we didn't really expect to win, but that was close map, so that was a good game.
Yeah, everything was just super close, and that's all I have. Laurel, do you have anything else to ask that MK here before you let him go?
Off the top of my head, I would say, what is your favorite DPS besides Doomfist? Because I was only able to watch Blizzard World, and I believe you played Doomfist for all of attack and defense and the second round. Um,
I believe we saw
I
a bit
think
of junk from him at some point, but yeah, go ahead.
yeah, but yeah, no. I think Echo's pretty cool. I think her design is pretty cool to play, like with a copy and stuff. I just think
yeah,
like she's boring to play against, but her design's pretty fun.
yeah,
Yeah, I
she's the
agree.
ultimate flex player
Yeah,
character.
yeah, exactly.
All right, well, thank you
All
so
right,
much for joining us, Stead.
All right, thank you.
have a good one, man. You play great.
Yeah, thanks.
There you
Alrighty,
have it.
so who is our MSP? Wow, did you think of that while I was leaving?
I've been thinking, and I gotta think for one more minute because I honestly don't want to give it to anybody because I actually thought that, man, it was pretty fair for both teams. I mean, I thought everyone played pretty decent, so I really don't want to give it to anybody. But
Now,
it,
I am totally willing to throw a support player under the bus. Now,
I mean, I know who I would choose if I had to pick.
yeah, Exstinctio's Lucio got picked, and I'm not just talking about that weird bomb that we have no idea how it got that Lucio. I don't
Yeah,
remember their username, but
I believe it
Exstinctio's
was
Lucio.
Volcarona, right? It was
Oh yeah,
Volcarona.
Volcarona. He
That was my
unfortunately
pick
got
as
picked.
well.
Yeah, he got picked very early in a lot of team fights. Now, sometimes that happens as a Lucio because people target you for your beat. They target you because you're hella squishy and you're AoE healing. I get it. But he did unfortunately get picked out very early in a lot of team fights. But I'm with you. Both teams played amazingly well, but it's in our contract. We have to pick MSP.
Yeah, I gotta say that it's probably Volcarona for me as well. I mean, I don't think he or she played bad by any means. I thought they were fine, but at the end of the day, like we had to pick somebody, and if I had to pick one, like especially on Blizzard Row, we just found them getting picked off a lot, so I got to pick Volcarona.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it could have be also that people get frustrated and people demand a lot of Lucios too. They expect you to be everywhere and nowhere at the same time, and Lucios unfortunately get out of place because of that. But I agree. They played great matches, and if Blizzard Rules just a peek at what happened tonight, I'm sad. I missed the first two. But great news. We upload to YouTube. I don't know how many people are aware of that.
Yeah, go check
But
out the YouTube.
yeah, we will have that linked in chat eventually or up on screen. I am not aware of where our YouTube link is at the moment, but we do upload every Twitch map to YouTube so we can watch it, rewatch it, share it, and rewatch it.
Yes, and you can hear me ramble like a lunatic for the first probably 50 minutes of the stream, so that'll be fun for you guys.
Solo casting is no easy feat.
Yeah, it's just there were a lot of close fights here. I was getting out of breath pretty often, so I was having to take a lot of water breaks. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it, right?
Yeah, so I was just going to wrap up and pretty much preview our next fight, which is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Let me pull up the teams that is versus. And I do want to say, oh,
I have it right here if you want it. Yeah, we have Kerchak Fan Club versus We Say GG go next. Will be tomorrow at 8.
It's exciting. I will be the color caster tomorrow, and I will be joined with. Oh, I will be joined with you, buddy.
Yeah, I'll be here as well. So, yeah, I mean, again, a close game tonight. Even though it's 3-0, hopefully we'll see a close game tomorrow. I mean, I've casted Kerchak a couple of times. I like watching him. So, yeah, it should be a good game.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for week 4 of Prospect Esports Showdown. I'm Leroy, my co-host.
I am Wild.
That was so energetic. And we will see you tomorrow at 8.